What's up, guys? This is Ninja on Ninja, and I should have done this. Fuck. I always forget. Fuck. Okay, well, basically, I woke up, okay, and I woke up and two videos, or not two, but like seven videos showed up, seven or eight, and basically, in those videos, I I watched those videos, okay? And I watched those videos and I responded to those videos. Now, the reason why uh, I mentioned them is because two stuck. And it's because there's two that I felt I should make a video about. So that's what this is about today. I'm going to go over both of them. Oh, that's the first, apparently. Okay. I didn't have to change anything. Just there it is. Cool. Okay. So as you see, it's uh, Rachel Maddow. Maddow. All right. So listen to what she has to say.
What Trump is doing as president,
Okay, that said, I'm kidding.
broadly speaking, is very unpopular. The latest CBS YouGov poll, for example, has Trump's overall approval rating 16 points underwater. Trump is 10 points underwater on immigration. He is 20 points underwater on the economy. He is 30 points underwater on inflation. Trump is unpopular. His actions, even on his supposed signature issues, are unpopular. He is unpopular. The political fights against Trump, on the other hand, are popular.
Now, first and foremost, before I get into my comment, ask yourself why. Why is it that the in the logical front he's not winning, but in the emotional front he's winning? That's kind of what they do, is they try to go off of fear and anger and rage and hatred. This is why racism exists, and this is what Nazis were, is because people believed in something, and not so much because they thought something or because a fact was a fact. It's they believed, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Red, white, and blue. There's red, okay, and that's the right. There's blue, which is the left, and then there's the white, which is nobody. It's a middle finger that says fuck you, your bullshit and your drama. Like this is what we're dealing with. Fuck you, okay? That's it. But there is no white in what they're talking about. It's either red or nothing. That's how they operate.
California, they've had to put this question to the voters as a ballot measure about whether or not.
Not that they had to, it's that they are down to. And the reason why is because they tricked their people into voting and supporting for them, right? I only say tricked, by the way, because I think if you vote for me to be a speaker instead of whoever we have now, you'd be better off. Basically, I think with me, the homeless people would go away, right? But anyways, as long as you keep paying for the rich to succeed, then this is more trouble and bullshit, more Hollywood, more. Anyways.
California should gerrymander its congressional districts in the state so that they purposely can send more Democrats and fewer Republicans to Congress. California would not generally do this. This is a very unusual circumstance brought about only by what Trump has done in red states. And on paper, this is a big lift. States like California like to stay above the fray on issues like this. And voters, by design, have to be asked for permission for the state to do this. But despite that heavy lift. People in that state understand that this is a fight against Trump's, effectively, his attempted permanent takeover of the government of the United States. And so voting starts in California on that ballot measure, which, again, by right, should be a heavy lift. But look at the polling. The yes side, the yes, let's redistrict side, is ahead by 18 points. The yes side, in terms of donors, they have 65,000 individual donors who have collectively donated over $83 million to that side of the fight. On the Trump side, the San Francisco Chronicle reports that they have not tens of thousands of donors, but rather 130 donors total, and that they've raised $35 million. But you want to do the math on that? $5 million of their $35 million came from one check from a Republican Party PAC. The other $30 million that they raised came from one check from one right-wing billionaire guy. So they had 100+ donors. I guess everybody else gave a few cents, enough to add up to a rounding error. Basically, they've got support from 2 checks and a handful of people. The anti-Trump side in California in the polling is ahead by 18 points, and they've raised their money from 65,000 people. The Trump side in the polling, they're down by 18 points, and their support appears to be basically just 2 checks. So this is what happens when you are pursuing very unpopular political ends, and you are doing so by very unpopular political means. What?
Okay. I didn't watch the whole thing, admittedly, but I played it out for you guys because I'm going to give you that. Okay, so here's what I wrote. They keep moving goalposts, and then when businesses inevitably shut down, that's when they run in and buy them. They buy the land, they buy this, and they buy that, and they're trying to use money to swindle people, to cause sellouts. This is why once upon a time Hollywood was all about sellouts, are the evil sellouts, are the bad men. You sell your soul to the devil and such. And I think Hollywood has sold out, and they are the Republican Party now. There are people in the left who are in Hollywood, but it's mostly just sellouts. That's what what's called that. It's Midnight Tonight with that one show. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about. It's very popular, but I feel that that's a good example of sellouts. They're just trying to do things that are cool, and they're trying to, are you happy, daddy? Are you proud of me, daddy? Look at me, aren't I funny? Aren't I cool? Ha 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 ha. Like, that's the whole fucking crew. Is them. It's people like them. They're petty fucking losers. They do what they do to try to be cool. It's not so much to be cool and just to be hip or be yourself. It's I need to impress everybody else, and that's what makes me cool, right? So anyways, they move goalposts. That's they bias bullshit. Like, you can say I know because it's been used against me, but I can say something, no one bats an eye. He says the exact same thing a week later, everyone laughs because bias. Okay. This kind of stuff has been happening since, I would argue, 9/11. They're using the government and the forces that be to control the people. Back when it was free, they said stay out of it. They wanted the government to stay out of it. But when they had the power, when they ran the government, when they were in control, they want power, they want control, they want their hands on the prize. They want to influence everything. Now the government isn't big enough. You know what I'm saying? Before it was too big, but now it's not big enough. And my point was, wake up MSNBC, because you're being stupid. So there's that one, and then there is one more, which is this one, Daily Show. And I didn't get that far, but
it's not actually about tariffs. It's about other countries not buying enough of our stuff. Although Howard Lutnick, Commerce Secretary and cologne sponge, had another way to put it.
I mean, the European Union won't take chicken from America. They won't take lobsters from America. They hate our beef because our beef is beautiful and theirs is.
So I already stopped, by the way. I was already done. I think when he said they won't take our lobster, or the first thing he said, I stopped it. But anyways, continue.
Week. It's unbelievable. We can't sell corn to India. We can't sell rice to Asia.
Yeah. Yeah, although
And see, he is where he is because he is also an idiot, and he is willing to SD for the system, and he will allow you to be Trump or shadow supporters, Trump-like people, to operate from the shadows, and he'll take the hit because he's a fall guy. I will say it for you. Just give me the benefits. That's what he is. He's a dumbass, and he's willing to be a fall guy for it. So, but that's what he is.
I'm not sure tariffs are the reason we can't sell rice to Asia. I think they figured rice out about 10,000 years ago. Now, if they want to add aroni, well, then let us know. We got that figured out. By the way, Europe's beef is weak? I'm sure that's not true. They famously have a running from the beef event where the beef tramples people. It's not actually about.
Okay, so this is dumb bullshit, but. And this is why I don't like Jon Stewart, because he is passing the torch to these people, and they're fucking idiots. And they should pass the torch to me because I'm actually smart, the smartest man in the world. I think I'm smarter than Jon Stewart. But anyways, my response to this was, they don't want our stuff, our meat, our lobster, whatever, because of the stuff that we keep putting into it, right? That is why Americans are fat and dying and people are around the world, because they keep poisoning our food. But if you look at Republicans, they live until like they're 90, they're healthy, they're well taken care of, everything's good, but everyone on the left is puffy, they're all fat, they're all dying young. They're doing this on purpose. Unless you're white. Like, like the people on the left, like, it's a fat that's not good, but people on the right, they have a fat that's actually okay, basically. And what I mean is, the left has fat that's like inflammation and injections, and it's fake. It's not real. But on the right, it's real. They're fat because they have it so fucking good. Whereas on the left, they have it not that fucking good, but it just appears to be. They look amazing because their makeup tricks and all this. That's why I don't date women that wears makeup, right? Because of all of this bullshit. Because of the fake, and that's why the dying of illnesses and whatnot. Because they want to fake it like they're healthy and get all these fake pearly whites and shit. But then when they're 40, all their fucking teeth are falling out again because they got the fake teeth because they have shitty habits and because they don't deserve what they have. And that's why they're getting abortions and shit. And this is the battle between abortion rights. I could make sense of it logically for both sides. I can make it fit, right? You can't have it be both ways. But I know how to reach an agreement, and they don't want there to be an agreement. And I'm pretty sure the fighting in the East is only done to keep people focused elsewhere while they're fucking us over. You know what I'm saying? And they're creating diversion and using people. It's the same thing with 9/11. It's the same thing with COVID. It's the same thing with everything. They do it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. But anyways, be well, be happy, be safe, be awesome. And I know some of the stuff isn't fun to talk about. I know some of this fun isn't fun to deal with. But honestly, I'm gonna close this out too. I left a comment, and one of them was, no, I'll wait, hold on, I'll wait. Anyways, yeah, it's not fun, but again, the only way You can swim in your swimming pool or play Magic the Gathering or play cards or play video games or play sports. The only way you can fuck around is if somebody is there to fight the battle and no one's fighting the battle. So you need to chime in and make sure that it's safe to do it. Like when I play League of Legends, I play tank every game. You know why? It's because no one is playing tank online. And that's why a lot of people are good and do well. It's because they play tank, right? That's what it is. Just be a tank. Because no one wants to be a tank and no one wants to bite the bullet. No one wants to accept responsibility. Everyone's afraid of being the parent. They all want to have sex, but no one wants to take care of the kid, right? And the thing is, a kid is a response to sex. So why are you having sex? Oh, because it feels good. Because a party. You're dumb. You're stupid. They're taking advantage of that. Do you understand? Like you went and had sex twice with this girl, and you felt astonished, and you felt amazing, and then that same girl now goes to this party, and now she has like probes and prongs put into her. Like she's taking it in ways she's never thought she would, sizes that she's never thought possible. Like, and now she's ruined, and then she's thrown back to you guys, and you think it's fine, you think it's wonderful. You're fucking stupid. But anyways, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Is you're dumb and you're falling for tricks and you're just letting them win because you want to play cards and you want to play Pokemon and talking about dramas. Just you don't want to do it, so you don't. And the problem is that drama rules your life. You can only play that game because the drama is over there. The only reason why drama is over there is because someone's putting it over there. Right now, there's no one putting it over there. So what happens is this drama is starting to come over here. And no one is there to stop it. So it's coming to you guys. And when it hits you guys are going to fall like you have been. This is why America fell. Is because once upon a time it was yes men, and then it became then they targeted was fake it to make it people, basically, right? Like the YOLO swag, right? All those people, the bootlickers and the sellouts, basically, they're coming for you, right? That's what it is. That's why at the very beginning he's like, "Oh, Trump politically is dead," but what's it called? Factually, he's dead. Politically, he's not. What did he say? I forgot how he put it.
About tariffs. It's about other countries not buying enough of our stuff. Although Howard Lutnick, Commerce Secretary,
We can't sell corn to India.
tariffs are the reason we can't sell rice to 10,000. We got that figured out. Secretary and cologne sponge had another way to put it.
I mean, the European Union won't take chicken from America. They won't. They won't. We can't sell corn to India.
So, I'm not sure tariffs are the reason we can't sell rice to Asia. I think they figured rice out about 10,000 years ago. Now, if they want to add aroni, well, then let us know.
You know what? It might have been the Rachel Maddow. Maddow?
Bro, I'll knock your ass out right now.
Nope.
Why would you do that? I'm not doing anything.
Please get on.
There she is.
Trump is doing as president.
So I'll talk about that in a second.
Underwater on the economy. He is 30 points underwater on inflation. Trump is unpopular. His actions, even on his supposed signature issues, are unpopular. He is unpopular. The political fights against Trump, on the other hand, are popular. In California.
So that's why that is. Because where people believe in bullshit and they believe dragons and magic is real, yeah, it works. But in reality, it doesn't. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Eventually, the two mix. And if they control most of the situation, if they control 51% of, it's like when you're playing a League of Legends, if 4 people want to quit and you don't, guess what? Game's over. They left. You can continue wanting to play all you want, but not to you versus 5 people. Good job. So what? Doesn't matter. So, anyways, that's that. But so I showed you this on accident. Now the thing about this is his name it's not showing.
You have to threaten to.
So we will refresh it. I don't know why it's not
Bro, I'll
showing.
knock your ass out right now.
Why would you do that?
Okay, I think it's Parker get a job or something. Anyways, this video, it was created to make Parker look good, and it is making Parker. There you go. It's loaded. Yeah, Parker get a job. Okay, so it's designed to make him look good, but there's a lot of edits, there's a lot of footage cuts and takes. It's because they literally, if you edit every piece of it out, they make Trump look amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because of Hollywood magic and bullshit, they want to implement it. That's what's going on. Hollywood, the problem with Hollywood was they had this magic to do this, and instead of showing the world you can do it too, they kept it a secret. And unfortunately, bad guys got the power, and bad guys exploited that secret for evil. And because of the Hollywood's silence on the matter, everyone bought it because they had no defense, they had no immunity built up, no tolerance, right? And so when that hit, it spread like a plague. That's why the right fell, because it went through the military, it went through Christianity, it went through homes, it went through manhood. That's why they had that one black dude that's like, oh yeah, you gotta be a man. Oh, that's not very manly. They talk to people like Destiny, who is a nerd, basically, just like Tucker. They're nerds, right? But they don't know how to be social. I'm very good socially. I go for the throat with the ladies. I'm a killer. I'm a lady killer, right? But the thing is, I don't play women, so I don't go all the way with them, and I don't give them that glory, that kind of that oomph. They'll always wonder what if, what if, what if. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give them that satisfaction. But he doesn't have it. And this is why you gotta stop following people like him and Destiny and follow people like me, because I know I make sense and I'm real, and none of this shit is edited. This is me talking to you. That's it. I'm not faking a personality like they are. They fake it till they make it. That's what it is. And I think what happens is the left and the right, because the rich is actually the bad guy here, right? And they're just buying control on the left and the right, who sells out more. And the left sold out more because of Christianity and because of military, right? And that was their controls, basically. And on the left, they're more divided and independent. They're more America than America used to be. This is why the blue eventually will take over all of America, because the blue is actually not really blue, but it's red, white, and blue. You know what I'm saying? America is in the blue side. There is, don't get me wrong, there is blue, and they're overwhelming the majority, basically. Like 55% of it is fucking gay and libtard bullshit, right? But there is still like 40% red in the blue states, basically, because it's actually what America is supposed to be like. Democrats sold out, and don't get me wrong, the same is true for Democrats. It's just that the percentage is more dramatic. Like the people that have not sold out is a smaller fraction. Again, because of what's called ignorance, basically, right? You would trust the military, and guess what? They own the military, so you sold out. You trust God, okay, so you sold out. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You sold out because the right doesn't the left doesn't have the same thing. There is no God. There is no military. There is no none of that shit worked. That's why still got. Do 1 second. Let me open my paper. It is called Downfall. Where is it? The home. Downfall of America. That's why Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, John Kennedy, Jim Jordan, Pete Hegseth. Trying to remember. I don't think I have the person. Yeah, I don't think I have it on here. Nope. But anyways, those names I listed. There's more, by the way. It's Downfall of America. It's my document. I've been working on it for a long time. But the point is, they were front runners back in the day when they were gods, when they were loved and cherished, and everyone wanted to fuck with them and be them or be with them or blah blah blah. But now that the left is mingled in, and now that the party's over, now they're all trying to hide in the shadows. And it leads from the shadows like Paul Ryan. Instead of being a congressman, he's not just some dude that works at Fox. He's the chairman at Fox. And it's just like, oh, I'm a low blow. Because it's just, I got a hell of money out of this. And he cut. He cut early. He still has his name in the game, but he, you know what I'm saying? He's not a leader. But anyways, yeah. Trying to remember what was his name? Matthew Cawthorn. That's what it was. So when I originally looked at it, I didn't know the name, so I was just looking to look to see if anything would. Oh, there it is. That's as I was hoping for, but it never happened. So I'm gonna go in here. Let's see, not Lord Trump, Sarah Huckabee, somewhere around there. I think Sarah Huckabee Sanders, probably in the same boat, but we'll see. Matthew Cawthorn. Okay. So Matthew Cawthorn, if you don't know, he was very ignorant. Basically, he believed something, right? And then when the Republicans were like, hey, go to this party, he went to the party. The hell? Madison Cawthorn? Is that who it is? Oh shit, I've been saying Matthew Cawthorn for so long. It's a Madison Cawthorn. It's a Madison Cawthorn. Oh my god. I've been saying it wrong this whole fucking time. Good to know. That's very good to know. Madison Cawthorn. Okay. Okay. That's really good to know. Madison Cawthorn. The hell? The fuck? No. There. Okay. Save. Thank you. Alright. Madison Cawthorn. That's who it was. And I had known to see this is how Congress works. This is how the left and the right works. This is why we are not Nazis today, because we have two sides. And basically what I mean is it's a verification, because if it wasn't right or if it didn't make sense, we wouldn't do it. Like I'm saying Matthew Cawthorn, right? Well, the right are the opposite, basically, or even like in my own friend group, somebody would be like, it's not Matthew, dude, it's Madison. And I'm like, what? And we'd look into it. And I'm like, oh, you're right, it is Madison. And then so I would have learned, but since I had no pushback and I lived in a bubble, I believed something that wasn't true. So you can see how bad it is to be in a bubble on the left and how bad it is to be in a bubble on the right. Okay? It's because you believe something, and even if it isn't true, there's no one there to tell you, hey, you look fat in that shirt. You shouldn't wear that shirt. Because everyone wants you to look good during your exams, during your tests. You know what I'm saying? When Trump's here talking, no one's gonna call him out. But the second he leaves, dude, they're fucking stupid tests. They're basic tests. Like I've taken these exams multiple times because I had brain surgery, so they want to make sure I'm still there. And they're telling me, like, dude, you aced it. You nailed it. Congratulations. Good job. You're still sharper than ever. I'm like, fuck yeah, I consider myself the smartest man in the world. And they giggle and they laugh and, blah, blah, whatever. The exchange goes on. But the point is, they don't know because they live in a bubble. And that's how it is. Like I told you, I'm the real deal. I'm reality. I'm the real deal. New Year. These people that are testing me love me. Doctors love me. People with a brain fucking love me. It's you who doesn't because you wish you were me. And so instead of having me run the show and making sure you can eventually become better than me and take the torch from me, instead you'd rather have everyone poisoned and tricked and wronged, basically, because you are such a bitch and a coward and you can't be a man. And so you'd rather lie and exploit people and extort people instead of facing the music. Because facing the music, the world will benefit. But because you want to benefit, you hold everyone else back. You lead them down the wrong path. You make them think, oh, he's wrong. When in reality, he's right. And those girls that I could have been with, I'm not with, and now they have shitty lives. They have shitty situations, and they have regrets now. I could have married that one. You know what I'm saying? We could be married somewhere and have a really fucking good life, but because you're petty, and you didn't get her either, and you never know, but because of your small, petty, pathetic hatred, well, anyways, that's the story of my life. But anyways, be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out here. It's too early in the morning to be doing this shit, but like I said, I cannot log on without there being some kind of bullshit to respond to. So, yeah. And that's the truth. Everything that I see a problem with because everyone's a fucking liar. Hollywood's everywhere. Everyone's trying to fake it till they make it. Everyone's trying to pretend to be awesome. I don't see wholesome. I don't see authentic anywhere. It's scary because I'm alone, right? I'm alone out there. The only people that make it are Bernie Sanders, people like AOC, people who are real, right? And they're very fucking divided. I cannot get to them. Anyways, I'm out here. So peace. Be well, be happy, be safe. Godspeed, God bless. Don't let the door hit you, where the Lord split you. I'm out. Late.